Content warning. The following episode contains descriptions of racial violence.
Counter the shocking surge in attacks on Asian Americans. They've skyrocketed in the past year as some falsely blame Asians for the pandemic. We get more on this from CBS's Jeff Pagano.
In San Francisco,
In New York City, police are investigating that hammer attack on an Asian woman that was caught on surveillance.
I know every corner of Chinatown. I think it just present how the culture, where you came from. It just feel like home. You know, even you're not home, but you in Chinatown, it make you feel like, oh, you're at home.
In March of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic began to spread in earnest in the United States. And so did an insidious strain of xenophobia directed against anyone that looked remotely Chinese. As of August 2021, there have been over 9,000 self-reported incidents of anti-Asian violence since the start of the pandemic. Chinatowns have been among the most impacted communities during the pandemic. This summer, I received funding from Projects for Peace to travel to 4 different Chinatowns, Oakland, Los Angeles, Houston, and New York City, to learn more about what exactly was going on. While phrases like racism is a virus or hate is a virus have gained popularity over the course of the pandemic, this podcast will take a slightly different approach and highlight the stories of community, resilience, and peace building that I found along the way. Viral Love is not a podcast with a grand solution to the racial violence of the pandemic. What this podcast is, however, is a collection of stories of people and place, of narratives in context. I talked with people as we bought egg tarts and pineapple buns from beloved Chinatown bakeries, in front of storefronts and street musicians,
so we can walk by it later.
and at tenants' rights meetings and community protests. Above all, Viral Love hopes to paint a more nuanced picture of Chinatown, beyond just a place that has cheap food and hardworking immigrants trying to chase the American dream. Chinatown is a place that has stories and dramas of its own, and a place that we might look to as a microcosm of class and race tensions in America as we move towards becoming a majority-minority country. Hi, I'm Sabrina, and this is Viral Love. This podcast was produced as a part of the Xin Sheng Project, a digital initiative that publishes alternative, progressive perspectives on the most widely circulated issues on WeChat and among the Chinese diaspora. To learn more, visit www.xinshengproject.org. That's www.xinshengproject.org. Viral Love is made possible by funding from Projects for Peace.